Are we ready? Hi, everyone. Hello. Yes. Hello. Okay, get it out of your system. Hi, everyone. How are you? It's Rita from Miss Rita to the Rescue. And we're here for today. Okay, thank you. That's enough. Thank you. Thank you. All right, I'll get you a cookie if you just quiet down. Okay, everyone. Hi, how are you? Good morning. It's Rita, and boy, Lola, you've got some lungs today. Um, and let's see. And Teddy Bear. Teddy Bear's not feeling so great. He has a little um, abscess that burst. Not to get gross or anything, but anyway. Good morning. It is Wednesday, and I'm happy to be here. So good morning to all of my friends. I'll say hello to Becky, Leslie, Loretta, Ardeen, Susan, Renee, Sherry. Renee, are you feeling better? I know you weren't feeling great. Hi, Bren. Hi, Linda. Hi, Sherry. I think I saw Gloria here. And yes. So Loretta is referring to in the comments that we are at 19. Hi, Jeanette. Hi, Gail, Heather, and Dawn. We are at 19.9 thousand subscribers. We need less than 20 people to sign up for our YouTube channel. It's free, and I would love it if you could join us. It's a great group of people. Even if you can't make the live chat, there's lots of projects we do. Oh, we do at least 5 projects a week, sometimes more. And I'm here to give you all of the cutting edge, brand new products from Cricut, because I am a Cricut product expert. And I'm happy to pass along all the latest technology and materials and everything, plus mystery boxes. Yesterday, there was a mystery box, and I checked this morning. It's still available. It's called Monochrome Madness, and it is filled with a lot of iron on. If you haven't seen my video on it, it is on my channel. It's called Monochrome Madness. It is still available. This one is not a Cricut Access exclusive, which means my code works. And if you look in the description, you can find the link and the code to buy it. The code will work, and also you have to get your cart to $50. As someone said, that's not hard at all. I agree. And we once you get that $50, you get an additional 10% off and free shipping. I have on my screen the Dreaming Tree site, because Dreaming Tree is one of our affiliates, one of the Cricut Chat affiliates. So this week only, they are offering a very big incentive for people who are affiliates with them. And so if you're planning on buying the new bunny, whatever they call this bunny thing, or anything else at Dreaming Tree, I'd love it if you use my link. I will put the link in the description, and that will be fun. They do have a lot of files, and including free files, and we are going to, yeah, no cutie in that box. We are going to be doing 3 free files here on Friday. So at the very least, go there and check them out. But you might, to pick up these files, there is this very pretty Easter lily card that we're going to be doing on Friday, as well as, if I can find them quickly enough, as well as several, let's see, several others. There's a bunny and there's a carrot one and everything else. So the way that it works with these guys is you get a free gift every time they have a free gift. You just have to purchase a minimum amount, and then you get the free gift. So you get a lot of files usually, because you can usually get like a bundle or two, or bundles are usually 3 images or 3 full projects in there, and you spend like $9.99 and you get the freebie, which is usually 3. So you're talking about 6, possibly 7 um, uh, new projects for you to work on. And these are not tiny little, yeah, they're free graphics type of thing. These are full-fledged, honest to goodness, full projects. So the thought and the effort has been put in, and they are very high quality projects. Some of them are very tough. We're going to be working on some of the easier ones on Friday, but some of them are pretty tough. And so you might be interested in getting those. But at the very least, if you are going to purchase from them, I will leave my link so that I could, if you didn't mind, get a little extra something from them. Let's see, our March contest has ended, and I am so excited. I almost don't want to wait until tomorrow, but I will. So tomorrow will be the big announcement for the 5 winners. I just want to tell you what we are going for. So let me see if I can get on over to the Cricut site. Yeah. So we have 5 prizes. So if you put your name in at any time, I have not picked the winners yet, but I will be picking them. And then once I pick them, because I didn't know how to pick them for the bigger prizes, because there's 5 big prizes. One is called the Bright Pad Go. No, I'm sorry. The Bright Pad lamp, which is called 360 Bright 360, and it is the table lamp. And then there's also some bundles in there, including an Easy Press mini bundle that's worth. Let me just check it out. Easy Press. I think it's worth 200, and Easy Press mini bundle. Let's check it out. And this is for the raspberry pink Easy Press Mini. The blue one, the Zen blue one, doesn't come out until May, so we can't do that one. But it is this. Is it this one or this one? It's this one. The Easy Press Mini Raspberry Everything Iron On Bundle. It has the mini and the, look at the pad. It has cutting tools as well as a whole bunch of iron-on. So if you like to try iron-on, this is perfect to win. So what I'm going to do is I'll pick the 5 winners using the Rafflecopter random generator. Then I will take the 5 winners and I will put them through a random generator. So it can be numbered. I'll give each of the winners a number, and then we will pick who is the winner. And maybe I can do that part. Yeah, I don't know if I can do that live, but it will be fun. You should definitely come and find out who won these prizes. And you know what? We get to do it all over again in April, because they changed the system, and now I can give out way, way, way more. To what happened to Loretta? Where did she go? Uh-oh. Our friend Loretta, who's been sort of our unofficial moderator, has she'll be back. I'm sure she'll be back. It's probably just had to quickly pop off or something like that. So yeah, tomorrow's going to be wicked. It's wicked exciting. I'm so excited. I almost can't wait, but I will, because I'm an adult and I know how to wait. So today we are doing another pop-up card, and I was busy this morning doing some embellishments to it. I'm going to show you. I've added a front. I've added a back. I'm not the back. I've added the front, and I've added a quote and ungroup. I got something going on here though. No. Okay. So it is a square card. It's slightly smaller than the bunny basket one that we did yesterday. So it's a square card. I'm going to show it to you. I did this on the front, but then I changed my mind and I added a different graphic. These are Cricut graphics. So I'll show you the graphics that I chose, but I took an image and flattened it and put it on the front. And then here is the card. Look at that beautiful filigree cut cross with the beautiful Easter lilies. I put Happy Easter here, and then just now I can't put it in this one, but I took the Bible verse from Matthew 26. Do not be afraid, for I know that you seek Jesus who was crucified. He is not here, for he is risen. And I'm going to put that right here. And that way, when people get this for Easter, it's not just this plain cross. It has a nice Easter message. And so I just, I had to jazz it up. It was a little too plain. And I understand that the plainness is sort of intended with this particular one. So I figured I would jazz it up just ever so slightly, not to take away from the cross itself. So I hope that you can join me as we do this today. And then let's see. And then, and then I'll get off and I'll do the winners and all of that. And I'll be like, one more sleep until I can announce the winners. And what's so exciting is, and hopefully one more sleep until we hit 20,000. Wouldn't it be fabulous if we could get 20 more people today to hit 20,000 for our big tomorrow celebration? Wow. I think that would be a whole lot of fun. Yeah, thank you. So you reduce the size of the card to fit on the joy. I don't know. I don't know if it would be too intricate to cut. So let's have a look at this card. For people who are looking for this card, first of all, I'm going to save this. And I will start from scratch so you can see what I did. I'm going to start new, and I am going over here to projects. There are dozens and dozens of projects here in Design Space. So if you're ever feeling like you need some inspiration, I would suggest that you just kind of scroll through, or if you're looking for a specific project, say an Easter project or something, you can also type right up here or use the down arrow box and choose, say, free if you want to do something that's free, or a card if you want to do cards, or holidays if you're looking for something for the holidays, that sort of thing. So it's categorized. But today we're going to be doing this pop-up card that just got entered into Design Space. It's a very pretty pop-up. It's like a filigree, and I did think a lot about the color scheme here and wanted to do some coloring. I liked that robin egg blue and the green. I did change the color of this, and but I mostly kept the color scheme the same this time around. Usually I mess with it, but I did. So let's go ahead and hit customize. When you find something you like, you hit customize and you can have a look at it on your canvas. So I did like all the other pop-ups, like yesterday's Easter bunny basket. I did play around with the front of the card. And so this is what we're going to do. So when you open this up, you need to ungroup this. And I'm just going to hide the envelope. You can cut out the envelope. I'm not going to tell you not to cut out the envelope, but I want to peel away. This is the card front, which is nice. It's nice. But I want to put something a little more, I don't know, fancy, a little fancier than that on there. So the first thing that I'm going to do is take off the score line from there. So I'm going to detach it. And then I'm going to, I can leave the score line there. I'm not going to get rid of it, but I wanted to detach it so that I can contour out the, 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 what do you call it now? The cross. Duh. Chemo brain. All right. So I'm going to select it and go down here to contour, and very easy. All I have to do is choose hide all contours, and it will remove that. Okay. Now I can put the score line right there. Doesn't matter where you put it, because then you're going to go to align center. Okay. Once it's centered, then you can attach it. Now, what I was thinking in the front was, I know that there are some really nice quotations in Design Space about, the rising of Christ. And so I wanted to go on the hunt for that. So I went to images and I just simply typed in, get my typewriter, he is risen. And I kind of looked around at what was here, and I liked the thorned crown. But I thought the he is risen was kind of blah. So I took this thorn crown, and then I saw this other one that says Christ the Lord is risen today. Although I didn't see this one. Oh, I like this one. It says, he is not here. He has risen just as he said. And it has the Matthew book Bible verse. So let's have a look at that one too. So I grabbed both of these. Or I am grabbing both of these. And let's have a look at them. So these are cut files. Did your cat sign up? That would mean did my cat sign up? Yeah, unfortunately my cat does not have an email address. So there is that problem. Okay, so here is what I'm kind of working with. I have this beautiful I'm sorry, I keep saying crown, and it says he is risen, but it's sort of like kind of plain. So I'm going to actually ungroup this. I want this cross. I want this. I have to detach that. I want the what do you call it? What is it called? What do I call it? The back piece. Contrast. I'm losing it, guys. I don't remember, but you know what I mean. The shadow layer. So what I decided to do was to take one of these, which is beautiful and could be cut out of vinyl or something, but I decided for today I would put it inside of the crown like this. I could also do this here, but I think this is too much around here. So I would have to go to contour and contour out, I think, the leaves all around. So let's see how that works. Offset. Thank you. Offset. So I would probably have to take away these offset pieces just because it's too much. It would be way too busy. And we'd have to just go in there and get rid of it. But there's a lot here. So that would take a little bit of time to get that off there, just so you can see. So see that I could either use this or this. Come on, arrange it to the front. Now, once I have found what I like, see, like that, but I'm not going to do that because I'd have to get rid of all those pieces. I'm going to use this one because it's what I used originally. You could change the color if you wanted, but what we're going to do is make sure that it's all proportional. So I like this. Christ the Lord is risen today. Hallelujah. And we are going to then take all three, the offset layer. Thank you, ladies. The thornage why do I keep saying cross? The thorned crown and this beautiful saying. We're going to take all three of them. Make sure that this is nicely centered. I'm going to take all three of them, and then I'm going to come down here to flatten. Okay. Just want to make sure I get my whole screen on here. Okay. Here to flatten. What that does is it turns it into um, a one layer image that's going to be using print then cut. Okay, so there it is. Now, if you wanted to, you could also take and grab a square from Shapes and put a matte layer on there. That I did that as well. So just kind of, I like mats. I'm really like mats. Look at my shapes aren't working. Here it is. Okay. So all you'd have to do with that is unlock it and make it the size. Actually, you don't need to unlock it because this is a square. So you just make it the size of a mat, and then I'll just change the color to, I don't know, something really pretty blue. And then we will put this in the front, and there's the front of our card. Might need to make a little bit change to sort of resize that, but that looks good to me. Now let's talk about the inside of the card. So the inside of the card, and I'll show you again what I did. So the inside of the card is very plain, and I didn't want to take away from the plainness of the card, but I wanted to indicate that this is an Easter card because it had Easter lilies all around here. So I went and found a happy Easter image for the inside here. And so I went to images and I typed in Happy Easter. And I'm going to show you what I did because I found it, but it was embedded in an egg. Okay, the one that I wanted. So this, where is it? Here is not this one. It's similar to that one, and it's in an egg. And I'm going to show you what I did. Here it is. So this Happy Easter, that's an egg. I love the way that that looks. So I added this to my canvas. Going to move all this stuff out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. So this I added to my canvas. And so what I'm going to do, I just want Happy Easter. I don't want the other stuff here. So I can kind of do this in a couple of ways. This is the way that I chose to do it. I duplicated it and it turned it a different color just so you could see. All right. And I duplicated it, and the one that's the other color, I basically went in into contours and I did hide all contours. So what it left me with was that middle piece, which I'm going to make sure it's all aligned by doing align center. And then I went ahead and sliced it. Once I slice it, as long as it's working, come on, work. I didn't buy a brand new computer for you to not work. Let's see, there it is. Now it's got a few little extras on there that we don't want, so I'm going to go in to contour and just get those out of there. I don't want this stuff here. I just simply want, I don't need this here. I don't need this here. I do not need that. Let's see if I got rid of everything. And there's my Happy Easter. Might need to change it, and I'll probably not cut it out in black. In fact, I cut it out in silver because I thought it went well. And I'm just like resizing it here. Then I got the last minute idea. I really think putting the Bible verse would be really cool. So I went to my Bible and I looked up the Matthew, and I use a King, not an NKJV, an NIV version of the Bible. So I wrote it down. And so I'm just going to hit text. And then I'm going to come up here. It's slightly different. Text is slightly different. What's it doing? What's going on here? Text is slightly different. Let's move it over here. Move this stuff. It's no longer those two boxes. It's just one box. So I'm going to get rid of the TEXT, and I'm just going to start typing. Do not be afraid. For I know that you seek Jesus, comma, who was crucified, period. He is not here, comma, for he is risen. Okay, so that is straight from the, I believe, NIV version, which, so you could put, it's Matthew 26:2 or 26:6 maybe. And so what I chose to do here is I wanted it to be written on the paper. You see that? So I have to change the text. So I'm going to first select the whole text. I'm going to go up here to the font and choose a writing style. So we can keep it at Cricut Sans if we want to, or we can go over here to filter and choose writing and find a nice writing style. This is pretty. It's called Alyssa Stencil Script. Let's see what that looks like. Nah, it looks too much like, it doesn't look, it looks like handwriting. I want it to look like writing, but I want it to look sort of elegant. Let's see. Let's find, I hope my filter's on. Yep, it is. Let's try this one. It's called Fluffy Socks. No, it's too kid-like. How about this one? No, God, that's awful. I know what we'll do. We'll put in sans, S-A-N-S. You know what that means? It means without the glyphs, without the extras from the letters. So the only one that came up was Cricut Sans. And I do notice here while I'm doing it, yeah, that looks okay to me, but it's not centered. So I need to go up here and do alignment center. And clearly it is too big for my card, because it needs to go on this piece of the card. So unless you're going to make the card bigger, you have to make this smaller. And so I will just sort of put it over here. Now, there is something to be said for aligning to the right. But I am a center kind of a gal. So I think that I will do this. Now, to attach your writing to a cut piece, once you have it the way you want it to be, then you select both the writing and the piece that it's going to go on. And you have to do this step. You have to attach the writing to that piece. Down here, it's like a little paper clip. Okay. Now, when we go to cut this out, we have on the inside of the cover, we have our beautiful cross. Of course. Let me move this back. And then we have over here, Happy Easter, right there. And then the cross is in the middle. And I'm trying not to make it too busy, but this is, I thought would look good on the card. And so this is how I cut it out. Now, when you cut it out, when you're working on these pieces, especially, you need to use the what's it called, intricate cuts. Okay, so let's hit make it, and I'll show you each of the things. I have a maker 3, so it asks me with or without the mat. I'm going to be on the mat, and you see here this piece is going to be my print then cut. It's really too big to get 2 in there. So if you were thinking about trying to squish 2 in there, don't, because it won't work. Now, this, I took this color as light blue, like a light blue, but I wanted to have my base be white. So I canceled out and I changed this base color to white, because lilies are white, and so I wanted to do that. And then I want to make sure the other one is the same color. So let's go over here to Color Sync and grab that down. And now let's hit make it again. Yes on the mat. Yes to the print then cut. And now you'll see these two pieces are separated from there. I could have moved them while they were on the mat, but I was thinking as I went forward, as I made more of these, I want that change to be permanent. That's why I did it back on the canvas. That's the reason why you do it on the canvas instead of doing it in the cut. Okay. So this will be actually a light, very pale blue. And it will look really pretty. This we can cut in any color we want. Uh, so there you go. And let's see, there's a beautiful green, and then there's a deeper blue. Here's our card base, and there is the matte layer. So I would, if I were cutting this out, and I did, I would definitely choose cardstock for intricate cuts for these filigree crosses. You don't need it for the other stuff, but for the filigree crosses, very important. And yes, so Becky's asking me if I use cardstock for the print and cut. I did. I use in my brand new printer, which I'm very, very happy to have. I use Michael's 8.5 by 11-inch cardstock in white. You can use other colors, but when you do in print and cut, you have to keep it on a light side. So a very light color. I used white. It went through my printer amazingly just by simply when I got to this place, I said print and cut, send to the printer, and I sent it to my printer. And it wasn't like making all these scary noises. By the way, I still have my HP because I can't get rid of it because I love it, even though it's not, meh, it's not the best printer, but I'll use it just for printing off my recipes and stuff. Hold on, let me grab this from the printer. So just so you can see, this is 8.5 by 11 cardstock from Michael's. It is on sale this week. It's not the best sale though. I think they caught on to us that this cardstock is awesome. And so now they're making it more expensive, which kind of stinks, but it's sort of like what our friends in Canada have to deal with. I don't think they ever go on sale in Canada from what I understand. So anyway, you'll notice that it has a nice shadow layer, offset layer. And so when I put this in the machine, which I could do right now, I'm going to choose medium cardstock, get myself a mat. Let's move you over here so you can see what it's going to do. I had cleaned out my area, and you know what I've come to find out is that once you start cleaning, you have to keep it clean, or you just have to let it go and get over it. So I'm going for the latter. So here's my card stock. You see, it's cardstock, 8.5 by 11. Went in the printer, and I am putting it in. I chose medium cardstock, and then it will blink here. Hello, Miss Lola. What are you doing? Oh, that's not Miss Lola. That's Benji. He's looking for treats that I might have dropped. He's so confident and optimistic for a dog. Aren't all dogs optimistic, though? I think they are. All right, so we're going to hit the flashing go button. And when we do print and cut, and a lot of people are afraid to do print and cut, but it is so amazing to do this. It unlocks so many things for you to do print and cut. So you really need to try it. Even if you have a crappy printer, because it can do stickers, it can do all kinds of beautiful things. You've seen what it did with that Irish blood thing that I did last week. And things like that. Oh, Barb, actually, you know what I bought and I'm going to work on is I bought some paper that is glossy matte. It's 11 by 17, so I have to cut it down, but it's glossy, and I thought this would be perfect for working with inks, like alcohol inks and things like that. So stay tuned for that. I also wanted to show you that I got in this, which I think is hilarious. These are blanks for hanging in your car. They're really just felt pieces, and you can sublimate them. And so we're going to, or you can use infusible ink. So we're going to do that sometime soon. And I also got, what else did I get? I got puffy HTV. We have so much to do. Oh my gosh, I'm so stinking busy. And look, I got Mylar sheets, stencil sheets to make our reusable stencils. So we're going to be working on that too. Okay, so that's done. You see how it comes off beautifully. Let's put this together. Okay. So here's the card. Now I did a different thing here, but this is how it opens up. So it's a beautiful pop-up, and I added that, and I didn't get to put my written sentiment there, but we will when we put this together. So let's have a look at all of the lovely pieces here. There aren't that many pieces. There's our Happy Easter. And you will need a little bit of tape or glue to put this together. There aren't that many pieces. Here are the main card base pieces. So this is the main base. You see it has that score line, and then this is going to go like this on here. And then on the front, we will put our mat, and where's this one? And this. Like that. You could jazz it up even more, but I was trying to keep it simple. So let's go ahead and add these all together. I was trying to keep it simple, but you could always incorporate different colors. Purple, I thought purple would be nice. It's always that color of the passion of Christ, or maybe you want to do some gold or some shimmer paper. It's your card. You do with it what you want. And I'm sure it will be beautiful. And by the way, while I am talking, I wanted to mention that I know there are some people that don't do Facebook, but if you are one of those people that at least does, some Facebook, if you ever want to share something that you've made that was inspired by something that I showed you, you can join my group. It's called Cricut Chat with Miss Rita, and you can post the pictures there. And I have made it a habit of when I catch them, I don't always catch them, but I've made it a habit to repost them on my page. So you might be famous if you post the stuff. So please do. Unfortunately, you can't do that on YouTube, sadly. But just make sure you tag me so that I will see it. I'm just super busy, and I'm not ignoring you. I just sometimes don't get around. I have a lot of groups that I attend to, a lot of like local stuff that I attend to. Sometimes I just don't see it for a couple of days, but when I do, I try to repost it so that everybody can see your wonderful work. And it's been real good to see other people. I know I've featured a few of you already, and I'd love to continue to do that. Okay. Also wanted to mention that it's Friday is April 1st, April Fools, which I hate that holiday. I am not doing anything April Foolsy because of the history of April Fools. I just don't like it. So I'm not going to do, sorry if you like April Fools. I'm just not going to do something for it. It's a kid's holiday, and it's just not for me. So, but it does mean that it starts a whole new month. And so starting on Monday, I will announce what the April giveaways will be, and I think we'll do it the same way we did it this month, which was really a great way, I think. It gave people the entire month to get their name in, and they could do it multiple times. I think I might have put this on a little bit crooked, and I didn't poke these out. So, what you tell me what you want to win. The only thing I'm not going to be able to give away, I know, is the auto press because of the price. But I like doing multiple winners, and I've enjoyed. It's hard with the waiting, but I have enjoyed doing this month-long celebration, and so I'm hoping that you guys agree that we can do that again. But we'll use different winning prizes. So you let me know, however way. Loretta, if you're back, keep an eye on what people say, okay? Um, and let me know when we get back. Okay, so I'm putting this piece here. See that? And I'm going to put this piece on the other side. And actually, while we're here, let's put the vinyl on there as well. So I was talking with my friend Abby and Carol Prevost, and it's Monday is Melody Lane's birthday, and I've been thinking since she passed that I'm really going to miss when we did those live videos with her. So we were all thinking maybe what we would do is like do an in memory of kind of thing, not a fundraising or anything like that, but sort of an in memory of live with my friends Carol and Abby, and maybe if Alex is feeling up to it, we can grab Alex uh, to participate, but just sort of like because she inspired so many of us, and I'm gonna miss. I already do miss her energy, enthusiasm, and I thought it would be a fun thing at her birthday to sort of celebrate. Sadly, though, well, not sadly, it's an exciting thing. Um, Abby is moving to Utah, and so she's packing right now. She lives in California, so she's packing right now. She said California's wicked expensive. And so we won't be able to do this live until probably May when she's there and settled. I think she moves at the middle of the month. So be on the lookout for that announcement. And I'm not really sure what's going to be in it. And it might be a little difficult to maneuver, but we're going to, kind of just keep that up because I know when Melody and I talked about doing this, the lives, I know she really enjoyed it. And the folks at Cricut enjoyed us working together. And so I want to keep working together because I think it's important. We're all in it together, and we all have different styles and ideas of what to do. And it's just for you guys. It's a great opportunity for you to see the different styles, and then if you don't know about the other people, you can get to know them and maybe join their group and stuff like that. So I hope that works. So Annette, I think she's moving to the Salt Lake City area, which is where well, actually they're in Jordan. Uh, what is it? Cricket's in South Jordan, I believe, and she's got a young family, couple kids, and I think one's on the spectrum, but she says the price is just it's so high that as a young family they can't like afford, and that's everywhere. I know that, um but in California especially, I guess it's pretty bad. Although I will tell you that here in Massachusetts, the I don't know how any new family does it. Seriously, they're taking out like $1 million loans. How are they not going to default on those? I mean, ugh, I don't get it. Like, you're supposed to, when I was in the home buying stage, they told you it should not exceed a third of your income, your monthly mortgage payment. It's not like that anymore. It's like 50 to 70%. It's just too much. I don't know how people, and then you know what? You become mortgage poor. You have a beautiful house, yeah, but you become mortgage poor, which means you can't afford to fix it up or go on vacations or afford fancy furniture and stuff like that. And who wants to be? I remember when I first bought this house, my realtor that was helping me find the house said, you want to avoid having to sink all your money into the mortgage payment, because you're going to need new clothes, you're going to want to go on vacation, you're going to want to do a lot of things, and if you're sinking all your money, you're going to eventually feel like all you're doing is working for your house, and you don't want that. It's not supposed to be that. It's supposed to be a happy place. And you always need to buy in your affordability area, I guess that's the way I'd call it. But I don't know. Here in Massachusetts, ridiculous. Houses that were in the twos, they're now in the eights. It's like, please. I could never ever afford a house if I were to buy it here again this time. It's stupid. It's so bad because a lot of families here. So, okay, there's my happy Easter. You notice I'm staying to the edges here. I'm going to put that here. Get this all set up for when we put together the cross. Okay, so there is the base of our card. Isn't that pretty? So let's talk about the pieces of the card, how that works. I am not going to be using double. In fact, there's not a whole lot of glue that's used at all here. But so this is the main piece. And then you have two pieces that have the tabs. Sorry if I was ranting, guys. I didn't mean to rant, but it's impossible. How do people live like that? Jeez. So anyway, and these are connector pieces. And then of course we have our little lilies over here. So the first thing that we're going to do is attach the lilies using some glue. And the lilies this one's bigger than the one on the outside. So make sure you're matching up your cutouts with that, okay? And so this one is not for that. And it goes on, oh, by the way, it goes on both sides, the lily feature. So there you go. Let's get our glue. Yeah, that's what I mean. I couldn't afford, and I know Texas, especially in San Antonio, or I'm sorry, you're Austin. Are you in San Antonio or Austin, Shirley? I know you're in Texas, but I don't know. But yeah, there's just no way. It's ridiculous. It's got to come down. I mean, how do people who are working and forget about ever staying home with your kid? Uh, you know, um, I don't know. I'm so fortunate that I was able to stay home with Owen, and now I'm at the place where it's like maybe I should get a job, and because I don't get out much, so. But it was while he was growing up, it was fabulous to be able to do that. So, not complaining. I'm just saying I feel for these kids. Wait, is this right? This is right. Okay. Young people. I feel for them. It's ridiculous. And the shape of some of these houses, I mean, granted, you know, but like the older folks, if they're moving into condos or something like that, they haven't updated all the systems, and that stuff costs a lot of money. I mean, when I bought my house, it's an old house, and she hadn't updated the systems at all. So I had to redo all the electric, all of the plumbing. I put in central air. I had to even just like reshingle the whole place and put a new roof on. I replaced almost every window, and there's like 50 windows in my house. So so you know, I have only a few that aren't replaced. But anyway, so and we did the porch over, which is where I work now. So there's the main piece. I've glued on either side that those little cutouts of, and might have done these cutouts in white, but I like them this way. Then we have these two filigree type pieces that you'll see, and these are going to go right on here. So we need to use our glue in the intricate cut tip, or the precision tip, I think it's called. And if you have this is great. If you don't, you can buy it. It's called Barely Art Precision Craft Glue. It's one of the few glues that I like to use when I am crafting, especially with something so intricately cut, because you can just be very precise about where you're putting that glue. So I'm just going to get little tiny dots all over here. Doop, doop, doop. I'm going to do this twice. And let's get this piece, and we're just going to line it right on up. You'll notice while we're lining it up that there are slits right here. I'm going to show you what those are for. There you go. This is beautiful. If you could even put a little vellum in the back if you wanted to. Yeah. So let's do both of these, and then we just put it together. So easy peasy. Not like yesterday's, have to check the directions and everything. This one goes together very nicely, pretty easily. So there we are. So what else we got on tap? So tomorrow we'll probably do a little project, because I have so many projects and I don't want to skip a day. But we will take a good portion of the time to go over the winners too. So maybe I'll even get on camera. Huh. What do you think about that? Maybe I'll redo like a project for tomorrow. I haven't decided. Maybe I can redo and do some, what about Easter stickers? We could do Easter stickers. That's fun. Maybe we'll do that. Okay. What is wrong with you, Miss Lola? She's a grumbly Gus. She's always grum, grum, grum. Okay. So on here, you'll see that there is scoring right here at the bottom, because we need that for our piece. Okay. So watch how this goes together. So this is going to be on this side of the cross, and this one's going to be on this side, like that, but they're going to be separated by two spacers on either side. So here are the spacers. This and this. Okay. So start with the green ones, I guess, and make that little sandwich, right? So this is the way that it's going to go, right? So we're going to take the green one, we'll put it in the first of the 3 slots right here. That's 1. The middle one, that's 2. And then the front one, that's 3. Okay. And then we can take this top piece and get it, do the same thing. There's 3 slots on there. So 1, 2, it has been so cold here that it's like I want to be outside and doing stuff. Maybe clean up my peony bed, which is a mess. And I'm like, can't do that. We used to be doing that this time of year before Easter. So that way when the peonies bloom, they're nice and pretty instead of being stuck with all the old stuff. I didn't clean them out last year. Okay. So you see, I'm fussing with it a little bit, but it's basically 2 pieces that are holding the 3 middle pieces together, just like that. And then you're going to flip it over or move it over and put the same thing on the either side. And that's what really holds it in, having those 2 pieces at the bottom and 2 pieces at the top. But it looked like you don't know what you're doing. Or if it looks like I don't know what I'm doing, I do know what I'm doing. I'm just struggling with it. But you'll get it. And no glue, really. Just putting the, the filigree on the front. No glue. Okay. Ah! Okay, sorry. Let me do this again. Maybe I'll just do the bottom piece first, or maybe let's do the top piece first. Okay, so we'll do that, goes in here, come on, in there, and this one facing out goes in here, over here. Why does this remind me of the dinosaur or whatever he was, the dragon, but the birthday cake dragon? Because it was like falling apart, but it doesn't really fall apart. I'm just making it harder than it seems. Sorry. Just have to employ my patience mechanism. I need a patience button. Okay. So, come on, patience is a virtue. Oh, come on, Rita. Get with the program here. There. All right. So, you got these 3 pieces. I did it. There we go. And then here is another one that we're going to put on. Hopefully this one doesn't take as long. So I'm going to put it in here. And then this goes in the middle. And this goes on the last rung. You see? You see? All right. Make sure you push them down all the way, that they're in those little pieces, because that's how it's going to stay together. And of course this part fell off. All right. Here and here. Come on. Maybe I don't have the patience this morning. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Phew. And this is why I love live presentations, because then I can't struggle with it off air and you guys get to see that it's not for the impatient crafter. It is. Here we go. See that? Okay, it's right. There's right. Now I have to put the bottom parts in down here. I hope it goes in and doesn't. Please, oh please. Hope it goes in. Oh, I'm taking a long time today. I'm sorry if you guys have to scoot out, but this is it. This is it. All right. I thought it was going to be like, oh, this is easy, so we'll add all that extra stuff. But it was easy yesterday, so I don't know. All right. So now that we've got, hopefully, got these two, I don't know what they're called, like, stabilizing pieces there, just like that. You see that there are the two tabs. So we're going to take the two tabs and put them through the slit on the half circles here. So we're going to put this one here and this one here. Come on, get through there. Okay. Go, go, go. Okay. So here they are. And we're going to glue these tabs down. So you do need a little bit of glue for that. And I know they're kind of going everywhere, but that's okay. Just glue them to that. And once you have that, we are going to take our base, and don't glue the base pieces just yet because you want to see how this is going to fold. So I think I like it this way, but I want to make sure that it's going to fold properly. Yeah, it is. So now I can go ahead and put some glue on the bottom. And we're going to try to steer clear of the middle score line and also try to get it so that it's like matching up. These two are matching up. Okay. All right. So let's have a look and do the initial. The first time you do it might not work, so you have to kind of check it out. So there's the front of our card and then opens up like that, and it did work, and look how beautiful that is. So that is a completed card. I think it looks pretty awesome. You might want to just kind of fiddle around with it, make sure these pieces are in there real good, kind of thing. But that is it, my friends. Isn't it nice? Yeah, real pretty. Okay, everyone. Hi, Aledra. How are you, honey? So it is beautiful. It is very pretty. And I think I know exactly who I'm going to give it to. So, there you go. If it's helpful to you, I'll try to give you my file that has the wording, the Bible verse. If it's helpful to you, I can post that. And what else am I going to post? I'm going to post my link to Dreaming Tree because you want to go and pick up those freebies. But also, if you decide to make a purchase from them, I have an affiliate link, so that helps me when you buy stuff from them if you use my link. And also, don't forget, if you wanted to go and get that monochrome madness mystery box, you can. I'm just putting a little tiny bit of glue here around that edge because I didn't do that. You can. It's still available. Okay. And I think that does it. Wish me luck in picking the names. Good luck to everyone. And we will see you again tomorrow. I love ya. Tomorrow. Hey, and tell somebody because I want to hit the 20,000 by tonight. I think that's asking a lot, but I need 20 more people. So maybe tell somebody. All right, everybody. We'll see you again tomorrow. I'll be around. What happened to my camera? It's all messed up here. All right, everyone. Take care, and we will see you again tomorrow at 9 o'clock. and we're going to have some fun tomorrow. All right, everyone. Take care.